Yes, Big Mama Heifer is back. Yeah. It is. Hold on. It is Friday. It is Friday, May the 2nd, 3rd. What the handy is this today? Anywho, I do know that it's Friday. Woo woo. I am excited. This will be my first Saturday off since I have started work. Yes. If my phone rings tomorrow, Big Mama ain't answering. I'm just saying. It ain't happening. Yeah. And to all of y'all that have been praying, thank you. Thank you. And to all of you that are new here, hey Hines, it is usually a whole lot more fun around here than what y'all have been having. And I'm trying. I'm trying to get that, yeah, that crazy mama spirit back. I have about decided, that's going to be too tall. And the other one is too short. But there you go. We'll just, hey, how y'all doing? See, I'm starting to be like the old me. I've had 2 days off in a row. Yay, yay. Wednesday was wonderful. Me and the girls just had a great time out and about doing errands and just girl stuff. And then I have my sweet grandbaby I could love. That was one of the first normal days I've had off since I've started working. Like seriously. Yesterday was treatment day and I did get a treatment. They did not have my IV Benadryl. So they were all telling me you aren't going to sleep today. Honey, I was so tired. Big Mama slept. Yes, yes. And so they were like, you never sleep if we don't have that Benadryl. And I'm like, I'm so tired. I can't get enough sleep. If I'm ever in a position where I can sleep now, you can bet your sweet bippy, Big Mama's sleeping. I'm just saying. And for me, with the insomnia that I have, yeah. Anywho, I think we have me and that man have come to a decision, a conclusion, if you will. Ooh, hold on one second. Somebody knocking at my door. Okay, I'm back. It was nobody. Alright, I am going to be turning off lights as I go through and around. Yes, I'm in our lovely den now. I love coming in here. Now that now that Fat Man, I'm going to give him all the credit. Because he did basically all the work. The only thing I did was help lay a little bit of the floor. I did pick the colors. Does that count? Doing openings. A few of the curtains. I don't want to open this one toward the neighbors too much. There's the front porch. I can open it right now anyway. The afternoon sun will come that way. So hopefully whoever's home in the afternoon will kind of close it. But for the morning time, yeah, it's better than having a light on. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of do... me and Fat Man, I've come to the decision that I am going to work as long as I am physically able to hold out and do. Like I said, my numbers have come back a little wonky. But that's okay. They've come back wonky before when I wasn't working. So, as long as they aren't just terribly bad, and when I say numbers, I'm talking about my CBCs, my white count. That's what I get put in every week is my white blood cells. But essentially, it's gamma globulin. for my stiff persons. A lot of your autoimmune diseases are treated with IVIG. And so it's just kind of the last ditch effort to help your body do whatever it needs to do. And so that's the treatment. Yes, I do have my Merry Christmas. For a lot of your... Carol Beth just laughing. I didn't know what it was. It sounded like Chucky. That scared the crap out of me. Anywho, we have decided for 6 months. It is May. May, June, July, August, September. Okay? Till September. And see where we are. That should get our emergency fund funded. That should get at least two of our smaller debts paid off. And when I say two of our smaller debts, I'm talking, we've got one of our credit cards it's right at $900. Go ahead and say $1,000. Go ahead and say $1,000. That man needs to quit using that one. And that's the thing. That was one of the things I was going to talk about. But anywho, and then we've got, I don't know where my thought was going. There's one other one. If we could get those paid off, yeah. Yeah. So we need to finish funding our emergency fund, which we should be able to do that this month, the way I've budgeted, and I really need to go through and fine-tune and rework our budget. And that was one of the things I was going to tell y'all about, is a tip, and this is going to help tremendously. Any of the things, if you're on this debt-free journey, and we've been on it, and we've derailed our train many times, and that was us. We derailed our train. And when I say we, I mean me. Fat Man's helped too, but mainly me. I derailed our debt-free journey train a lot. We would not be in the debt that we are now if it weren't for me. Thinking that I had to help bail this kid out, or help bail that kid out, or, oh, my life would be easier and better with this. Or I need this to be, happy, or I need that's going to help me be content. It's not things that make you content. Yeah. But that goes into what I was going to talk about. I've been watching Slay This Debt, Slay That Debt. It's a YouTuber. Slay Your Debt, Slay the Debt. Look her up, or I'll link it down below. Yeah, y'all know me and linking down below. I am going to try to remember. Anywho, wonderful, wonderful, true suggestion. Anything that is on your Instagram feed, anything that is on your YouTube feed, anything that is on any kind of social media, your Facebook page, I don't Snapchat, I don't Twitter, I don't do any of that, but Instagram, yes ma'am, buddy. Facebook, yes ma'am, buddy. And YouTube. Yeah. Anything that is on there that will make, I'm going to see if I can see y'all there. You're on my cup. My water cup, not my coffee cup. Oh, look how fit perfect. Awesomeness. Okay, that way I don't have to, Let's see if we can. There, ooh. You don't want to be that close to Big Momma. But she had a wonderful suggestion of anything that is on those feeds. Anything that is going to derail you or deter you from your goal. Ditch it. Get rid of it. They aren't going to know. They ain't your friend. Loft. I love Loft. I was going to be a Loft girl. Loft didn't want me as their Loft girl. But I still have Loft on my Instagram feed. And they're coming out with their spring clothes. Big Mama likes them spring clothes. Them's purty. Them's expensive. If they ain't on sale, like clearance, usually that's how I would get my stuff clearance. Like $9 jeans that were regularly $70. Awesome deal. Great. But if you don't even need to spend that $9, if you could go to the thrift store and get you a pair for $1 or $2, that's your way to go. Only if you need the jeans. If you don't, if you've got 4 or 5 pair, then guess what? You don't need no more. You don't need no more. And I'm preaching this to me. I'm preaching this to me. And I have resolved of any ideas or tips I get along the way, helping me in this journey, I'm going to send to y'all to see if it would help you in yours. But yeah, one of her suggestions was anything on your social media feeds that is going to derail you or deter you from your journey, ditch it. Get rid of it. Delete it. So guess what? I deleted Loft today. I kicked them to the curb. Because your spring stuff was pretty. But it was making me discontent with the stuff I already have. I've got spring clothes. I don't need hoopty clothes. Big Mama got some clothes. And if I need any more, I can go to the thrift store. Thrift stores where I used to go. When did I elevate from thrift stores good enough to thrift store ain't good enough? I didn't. In my mind, I guess I thought I did. Because I would see other people I didn't know, YouTubers or, well, and y'all know Big Mama, y'all family. I'm not saying y'all kick me to the curb. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. Because I ain't going to tell you how to spend money. Big Mama tried to help you out here. I need to go fund me, y'all, for real. Anyway. Oh, and everybody that has talked about Carol Best painting, she has been tickled as a bug in June, honey. She is happy as a clam. Leanne, she got her money. She got her gift card. She was thrilled. And she's like, now, how do we work this again? And I had to explain to her of whenever we go to the store. For those of you that... I showed the picture, and Leanne had bought the picture and sent her a $50 gift card. And so Carol Beth is beyond the moon that she has $50 to spend anyway. She won't. Hold on, that's my toe. Okay, I'm back. And if I'm rambling, I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications because I am hit or miss with videos here lately. I do have to work this afternoon. Woo, 2 to 10, but I have to be at the chiropractor at 12. So, it is now 9:09. Look at Big Mama's new wallpaper. Isn't that pretty? I love hydrangeas. Can't grow the things. Big Mama didn't say that. See, work is a bad influence on Big Mama. Them potty mouth people. Anyway, I'm going to wear my red. I've got an American Cross pin. I used to wear it all the time. I am wearing it at least for the month of May for Memorial Day, Memorial Month. I think we should remember that all the time. And a lot of people don't know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Memorial Day is set aside to remember those that were killed while serving our country. Okay? You do them in memory of memorial. Veterans Day is to remember all veterans that are still living. See the difference? Yeah. Any hoozles, how did I get from there to there? I saw my cross derail. Woohoo. Yeah. Any. Get rid of all social media. We're going to get back on track. Get rid of all social media that will deter you from your goal. And that is a big one for me. That is going to be huge for me. But like I said, we're going to give it 6 months. Right now we have our goal sheet on the refrigerator. I think I showed that in the other vlog of our $2,000 in emergency savings. I think we'll feel comfortable with the 2. Like I said, every time we would get our 1,000 saved up, something would happen. $1,000 don't go near as far as it used to. And I was trying to research and find out when Dave Ramsey actually did the baby steps. When did he actually come up with the baby step plan? And I know it was years ago. Let's see. I'm going to try to talk and do this at the same time. And I know that I can't. When did he start baby steps? Yeah, I can't. Oh, there are a lot on here. What year did Dave Ramsey come up with baby steps? $25 years ago. So 25 years ago. Yeah. So 25 years ago, $1,000 was a good chunk of change. Okay? You're talking 1994. $1,000 could have gotten you somewhere. Okay? It ain't gonna get you very far right now. I'm just gonna say. So, we have decided that our emergency fund is going to be $2,000. I think I had gone over that the other day. So, projection-wise, foreseeing any unforeseen complications, our $2,000 should be met the end of this month. Yes. We are going to knuckle down. We're going to buckle down. We're going to do this. I still need to fine tune our budget. I need to go through and I need to cut it out. Yeah, there's some things on there that Big Mama needs to take on out or lower down. Um, Miss Becca is doing great at her job. She is loving it. If you see me rubbing my leg, moving my arm, I am rubbing my leg. It is hurting hannies. I go to the chiropractor today. Praise Jesus. But, sorry. It's all fun and games till you lose your mouth control. It's all good. Anywho, but it was, see, y'all back to the old Big Mama now because you're just rambling. And this is just going to be probably an hour-long ramble with me. If you gain any kind of whatsoever little bit of granule of information from this, praise you, Jesus, okay? Because I'm making no sense whatsoever. Yeah, yeah. But get, get rid of those things that cause, I'm getting back to my main point. Yeah, I'm getting back to my main point. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. So I'm going to go in right now while I'm talking about it. I'm going to my Instagram feed. How do you unfriend people? Or unfollow? How do you unfollow somebody? Okay, for instance, I'm going to do Emily Lay. Love her to death. She's my simplified planner lady. But oh, you can hit mute story and post. Is that what you do? No. How do you do that? Okay, let's see if we can go back. Samantha from Happily a House Life. I think I'm gonna leave. Money Saving Mom, I'm gonna leave. Well, we're gonna mute. 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 And for those of you that have, and I used to love, and I'm not gonna name, I'm kind of going through and, and she's a YouTuber, her family. They've gotten the whole family, like even the whole extended family. All of them are YouTubers. I don't think any of them have an actual job. Which, hey, if I could ever get to the point where I could make money off of YouTube, heck to the yeah. Do you think I'd be wearing this Ollie shirt? But they have become too merchandised, I guess you would say. Yeah, yeah. I mean, every vlog they post now is sponsored, or she's selling something, or she's talking about her new book, or even they've got their kids in on it. Their older children have their own YouTube pages, and they've got like hundreds of thousands of followers, which all the better. Yeah, hey, I'm all for you having a YouTube channel. Heck, I do. I would love to have hundreds of thousands of followers, but I'm not going to sell my own products or my own in every single vlog. I mean, it's almost like they've gotten away. To me, vlogging is doing this, having a conversation. It's like a coffee chat. We're having a conversation. I'm trying to give y'all some information, and I hope you leave comments down below to help me in my journey. Today we're talking about debt. Financial Friday. There you go. We'll give it a name. It's not just going to be a ramble with me. We're going to give this a coffee chat Financial Friday. See? I came up with something. But and leave comments down below. If you have a great idea, if you've got a great tip, leave it down below. It'll help me. It'll help others. If you've got a question on your financial journey, leave it down below. Maybe I can answer it, or maybe one of our other viewers. If you have an answer to someone's questions, please, by all means, comment. No rude comments. If you leave a rude comment, it will be deleted. So far, I've not had any problems at all on my YouTube feed about that. Facebook, been another problem. I left a comment on, it was a pro-life website, and I'll go ahead and say that. It was a pro-life website, and I was stating that abortion is murder. Cut, dried, blank, it's murder. No matter how you look at it, that little heartbeat shows up on the screen, and guess what? You decide that you don't want to? Well, then you shouldn't have. If you don't want to be a mama, well, and if you don't want to give the baby to someone that would love it. We have, like I said, we've got family members that cannot have children. Becca, our own daughter, might be in a position where she won't be able to have children. She's got polycystic ovary disease, or disorder, or whatever it's called. Polycystic ovary syndrome, or whatever. Anywho, that's what makes her as big as she is, and more of the, like the facial hair type things, and just different, any hoozles. There's a greater odd that she won't be able to have children than she would be able to have children. So I'd left a comment on a pro-life Facebook page. You would not believe, I mean, honey, I'd gotten some death threats, like literally, you know, I'm like, what the hoosies? And one of the comments really just outraged me of, okay then, but I bet you believe in the death penalty. You bet your sweet bippy Big Mama believes in the death penalty. Yes, ma'am. To me, that is not murder. If someone did something wrong enough, if you commit a crime so heinous that the death penalty is even an option, then heck, buddy, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Fire up, buttercup. Rope's cheap. We can go back to hanging. Because that adult that made that decision, that put his or herself in the position where they were deemed bad enough to get the death penalty, is in no way, shape, size, form whatsoever the same as an innocent, sweet, unborn baby that made no decision whatsoever in this world to be here. There's a huge, huge difference between the death penalty and abortion. Death penalty, that adult chose to put their butt in that situation. Abortion, that baby did not choose to be here. Them two adults that got together and made that life, and God gave that life to them. God chose to give that life to them, either for them or for someone else, but not for them to take away. Okay? Do you see where? Okay. How did I go from Financial Friday to that? Oh, we were talking about deleting things off your Facebook and there, yeah, and comments. That's how it was. I knew my train of thought would get back. Anywho, if you've got a comment that could help someone, leave it down below. But if it's rude, it will be blocked. Hey, hon, how you doing? And I don't think anybody on my Facebook page would leave a rude comment. Well, I've had one. Yeah, I've had one, but that's all right. Oh, here's one. Okay. We're getting rid of this. Okay, unfollow. Anywho, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and I'm going to delete from my Instagram and my Facebook page things that will hinder me along my journey. Loft post is one because Big Mama sees them. Big Mama likes flowers. I love flowers and floral, and I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's pretty right there. But yeah. So that's going to be step one that we're going to do. I'm going to go in and take out any hindrance that's going to stop me from my journey. Number two, I have got to come up with a game plan to help Big Mama as far as a schedule of handling and dealing with life. As far as dealing with the home stuff. If I get the work stuff done, I can't get the home stuff done. I've just been so tired. And I'm trying to, the 3 days in a row nearby killed me. But I talked to my sister. My fusion nurse was just like, just quit. You need to quit. And like, but I'm gonna give it 6 months. We're gonna do this and see if we can get ourselves out of the hole enough. If I can get those two things, if I can get our emergency fund funded, and if I can get that bill paid off and part of another bill paid off, that will free up enough money that I shouldn't have to work. I should be able to knock it on out. Or I'll see that I can do this and we can continue on and just knock them on out. Either one of the two. Like I said, Becca is loving her job. She has talked about, and she's serious, she is looking at apartments. She's like, I can't wait until I get my first paycheck. I want to go ahead and figure up and see how much I'm going to be making. I'm going to come up with a budget, and I might be moving out. And I'm like, that is great. That is wonderful. And maybe if she moves out, that will encourage the boy to move out. I'm just saying. If they move out, that's going to lower our expenses. Yes to the ma'am. It'll cut our grocery bill. It will cut our electric bill. Definitely cut our water bill. Because, boy, he takes 2 or 3 showers a day. Which you can't blame him. Takes a shower to wake himself up in the morning because he's got to get up at 4 and bug out of here at 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock. And then he is working with asphalt and tar and flame and glass. They sling. He is the flamethrower. He does the blowtorch. And somebody goes along right behind him and slings glass shavings. Like literally glass shavings. And then they lay down the hot tape. The stripes on the road, some of the stripes on the road is not paint. Some are, some's not. Some stripes are actually what they call hot tape. He is in charge of the blowtorch so they can fling the glass to make the hot tape adhere. So he will have singe marks and glass slivers and just all kinds of crap on him. So when he comes home, he definitely needs to get a bath. I'm just saying. So I can't get on to him about the 2 or 3. And then if he has a call once he gets home, or if he goes and works out once he gets, yeah. So that's the, so he cut my water bill in two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we're going to have the rule and understanding, especially if she moves out first. If she moves out first, that wall is coming down. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? That wall going to be coming down. And Big Mama will put that floor in. I don't care if I've got to work another 6 months. I'm putting that floor in so that wall can't go back up. Then when he moves out, it ain't going to be no bedroom. No. No. I'm putting my treadmill in there. I'm going to put baby girl stuff. Not baby girl, but Alice Marie stuff in there. It's going to be made where nobody can move back in. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, how do we get from Financial Friday to that? Focus. Hey y'all, how you doing? How's your mama, Neil? Financial Friday. Anywho, get rid of your social media that is not a help, it's a hindrance. But replace it with social media that is helpful. Go and find, like, Slay This Debt. Find podcasts that you can listen to that are encouraging. Rachel Cruz, she's Dave Ramsey's daughter, but they're more than just her. Pennies into Pearls. Love Brittany. Hey, Brittany. I ain't going to tag you, girl, because I want you to tag me back. You know what I'm saying? I am a pearl girl, like, for real. I don't have my pearls in it right now, but yeah, y'all know Big Mama. Anywho, she talks, they were on a Dave Ramsey journey, and she talks about how they got to where they are now. They paid off all their debt. They have bought their first home, and they're getting that mortgage paid down, buddy. Yes, ma'am. So take those things that are a hindrance and replace it with things that are encouraging and helpful in your journey for financial freedom. And we all, I mean, if you're in a position where you aren't in a financial crunch, great. Give us advice. Tell us how you did it. Give us tips. Give us encouragement. You know, yes, please. But replace it with things that are helpful. I'm trying to just kind of go onto my YouTube and see my subscriptions. Slay This Debt is the name of her YouTube. She is so good. Uh-oh. I hit something. Slay This Debt. Alright, so that's their page. And their last video, the latest video, is we paid off $80,000 in 24 months. How to get out of debt fast. And that was where I got that idea. I thought, oh my gosh, that is so true. Like I said, if I see that loft on Instagram, and I know I don't need to, but I still will catch myself looking through. Facebook, same way. They sent me Walmart. Walmart is awful about sending you because you looked up or researched or bought. I bought a baby outfit for Alice Marie. I'm not going to do that no more. A, she's got enough clothes. She's got enough clothes to sink a ship. B, I know to go to thrift stores. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'll catch myself. Even though I know I don't need to look, I automatically look. They might have something really cute. Or they might have something on sale. But I caught myself here lately. Nope, don't need it. I caught myself at Aldi the other day when I ran in after work and I had my little short list of items that I needed. And I was kind of looking if, that would, nope, nope, don't need it. Wasn't on my list, don't need it, nope, not getting it. Not happening, not happening. And so you just got to really get to the point, and that was one of the things she had said, until you're really, really seriously committed, until it's almost like an addict hitting bottom. And money is an addiction. Needing money is an addiction. In the Bible it talks about, people come up with saying money is the root of all evil. Not money itself. The love of money is the root of all evil. The need, the quest, the desire for money is the root of all evil. Money is mentioned more times in the Bible than anything else. It's mentioned more than love. It's mentioned more than Jesus. Money is mentioned more than anything else. And so that right there tells you something. Excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. But yeah, go listen to Slay This Debt. Wonderful, wonderful. I will link it down below. And then Pennies into Pearls. She is wonderful. Her name is Brittany. Like I said, hey Brittany. She don't know me from Adam's house cat. But hey girlfriend, love you. She has been such an encouragement. Pennies into Pearls. That's hers. Love her hair. She's got the longest, beautifulest hair. It's bone straight. And I love her messy buns. Robin. Sorry. But anywho. So replace those things that are going to detract you or deter you, and replace them with things that are going to encourage you. Okay? And that's step one for today. And then my kind of part of step one, we're going to call this step one, of really, really sit down. Figure up your budget. Figure out where you can cut things. I have got to sit down again. I sat down the other day and I did our budget based on, I did our budget many ways. I did it based on without my income. I did it with my income. I did it without the kids' rent and with the kids' rent. I did it with increasing their rent without mine. I mean, you name it, honey, I was like all different kinds of jeopardy up in here. Yeah. And so, like I said, me and Fat Man decided that I'm going to continue working for 6 months. We're going to see how it goes. As long as my body can hold out. Yeah. We are going to put some things into place. I'm going to write down some things that I just really need to get a grasp and a handle on here at home. Laundry being one. Keeping the kitchen organized and figured out. I know to meal prep on my days off. That's why I was saying about Samantha of Happily a Housewife. Wonderful YouTube channel. Go check her out too. She has just gone back to work. She's been back at work 8 months now. Their youngest one has gone to kindergarten. And so she's been a stay-at-home mom for 11 years. And now she's back at work part-time, working for her husband. An office job. Oh, side note. pray that Big Mama gets an office job. I've applied for a job at a nonprofit here in Montgomery, the Gift of Life Foundation. Yes, they are needing an administrative assistant. So pray. It's part-time. It's a part-time position, which would be perfect. I know I need part-time because I still need to be able to do my appointments, Carol Best appointments. I know I could not work full-time, but it would be a reception job. It would be a desk job where I would be able to sit. And yeah, so pray. I emailed the girl the other day wanting like an update of have y'all gone through the resumes, and she said that they were still going through with them. But I know a real good friend that had told me about the job. She knows the direction. Y'all just pray. If it's the Lord's will that I get that job, pray. Pray that it works out that I get that job. Okay? I look at it this way. This job, Ollie's job, was an answer to prayer. Whether I knew it at the time or not, now I know it was. Like I said, when me and Fat Man were discussing it, he's like, weren't you wanting to go back to work? And I'm like, well, yeah, I knew I needed to. And that had been both of ours prayers, mine and him, of if the Lord sees fit for me to go back to work, He will provide a job. And He did. I happened to ask. They were hiring. I got that job. That easy. That easy. That was definitely a God thing. This, God thing. God would not have put me here if He didn't want me here. So, while I'm in my wilderness, while I'm in my struggling through my wilderness and hurting, and it's not comfortable, but nobody said it would be. Nobody said it would be comfortable. Some of the hardest things we endure are the most uncomfortablest things. And Fat Man pointed out, maybe it's uncomfortable to teach me a lesson to not get us in this position again. I mean, that stung when he pointed that out. That hurt. But how true that was. You know, it was real easy for me to whip out that credit card and get us in this mess. But it shouldn't be that easy to get us out. Because it's hard. This is hard. It hurts, like physically, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. It hurts. I question, Lord, why'd you get me? Lord didn't get me in this position. Me and my honey got me in this position. Lord ain't had nothing to do with it. The Lord provided a way out. But He didn't get me in this spot. I got me in this spot. He's getting me out. So it should be hard. That way I know not to ever do it again. It's kind of like a kid and you warn them about the stove being hot. And they don't listen. So you can go ahead and let them touch that stove. They won't do it again. Same thing. It's hard. What I do with them credit cards? Cut them up. It ain't happening no more. No. Too hard to get out. So, those are Big Mama's tips. I'm so sorry, y'all. Those are Big Mama's 2 tips for the day, kind of like one. Get rid of your Instagram and Facebook post and anything that you follow that is more of a hindrance than a help. Unfollow them. Unfollow them. If you, and I can think of another YouTuber that they are all glamorous. Honey, y'all see me with towels on my head. I don't care. You gonna get the truth. with Big Mama. Big Mama ain't gonna hide nothing. Y'all see me at my worst. Have y'all ever seen me without my teeth? I can't remember if I've ever done that or not. Y'all know that they mine. I paid for them. I did pay. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I paid for them. They're mine. That's why I gotta cool down my coffee. It might melt my teeth. Anywho, but there's one that she's always just glamorous, and they show their new home, and it's kind of like watching House Hunters. Of, there's that joke of on House Hunters, she's a butterfly collector, and he's a book reader, and they have a $3.5 million budget to go buy a house. What the hoosies? Anywho, this particular, it's almost like watching an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, everything is just, I got to go get my nails done, and it's the spa day, and yes. That's not real life. If it is, good for her. I'm not gonna juice her for having the money to be able to do that. Good for her. But 99.999% of the people don't live like that. And if you watch that, then you're going to desire that. You're going to think, well, she seems happy. Maybe if I go and do that, I'll be happy. Can't hurt. Let me go try. Well, I can't afford it. So I'm going to whip out this credit card. Do you see where I'm going with that thought? Does that make any kind of sense? So kudos to her for being able to do it. But it's going to hinder me in my journey because I can't do it. It's going to get me to where I'm thinking, well, she seems happy. Maybe I need to, I'm going to twist my bows up, y'all. It's a twist your bow up kind of day. Yeah. So, and then I need to work on getting a plan together. That was one thing Fat Man told me. I've come up with a plan, a schedule of everything that needs to be done chore-wise, house-wise, even as far as like planning out menus, cleaning out the pantry, taking inventory of the stuff, doing the grocery list, planning out a menu, who's going to cook what night, that type of thing. I've got to work from 2 to 10 tonight. I had down on the menu, I made the menu before I knew my schedule, ham and scalloped potatoes. Becca cooked last night. It was wonderful. She did the Swedish meatballs over mashed potatoes. Super stinking simple. Instant mashed potatoes. 79 cents at the Aldi's. I'm just saying. And then we already had frozen meatballs from Aldi's. And then as your instant mashed potatoes are doing, which takes, what, long enough to boil water? Yeah, and then you add your potato flakes, stick it to the side, like seriously, okay? You heat up your meatballs. Once they get kind of heated, then you take 2 cans. We did 2 cans for like the medium-sized bag of meatballs of cream of mushroom soup. We didn't have 2 cans of cream of mushroom, so we used 1 can of cream of mushroom, 1 can of cream of celery, and then toward the end, you just kind of heat that up till that soup starts kind of getting, thinned out and saucy. You add an 8-ounce container of sour cream, stir it in, heat it up for about maybe 2 more minutes, turn it off, boom, supper's done. You take that, it's like a stroganoff type thing. It's like a stroganoff base, but you're using those meatballs and you're putting it over mashed potatoes. Oh my stars and annies. We never thought about doing that. A lady from our old church that has a catering service, she still caters, That was her menu. She would do it on Wednesday nights for church. Yes to the ma'am. Quick, cheap, easy. So Becca made supper last night. She's not down for tonight because she's made it like 2 or 3 nights in a row. She has stepped up. I do have to say that for her. Anywho, I had the ham and scalloped potatoes down for tonight. And she even asked, okay, how do I do this? Tell me how to do it and I'll take care of it. And I'm like, well, sweetheart, you have made supper the last 2 or 3 nights. It's not fair to you to keep cooking, even when you're working. She has to work today, and then she was going to go give plasma. So I just told Fat Man, I said, tell you what, if you could go by Walmart on your way home and pick up 2 frozen pizzas or the fresh baked pizzas, either one, and y'all do pizza tonight since I'm not going to be here. Y'all just do pizza. And then Brian's cooking tomorrow night. He's already said that he would take tomorrow night. He has to work the marathon in the morning, Saturday morning. And he wants to do the salmon. I've got these cedar planks I bought from Aldi's. And he has been wanting to do salmon on the grill. And so I'm going to let him do the salmon on the grill. He was going to go by Costco, and he was wanting to know different I'm going to tell him to get some zucchini, and he can do that on the grill. That would be perfect with it. So, yeah. Anywho, but that's what Fat Man told me to do. Come up with a list of everything from cleaning bathrooms to making menus to whatever. And then I'll find out my work schedules every Friday. I know my work schedule for the following week. We will assign nights of the person that's going to cook. We're going to assign nights of the person that's going to clean the kitchen. And we'll sit down and figure out the menu of, okay, I know how to make this. I'm cooking this night, so this is what I'll make. And we're going to start doing life like that. When they move out, and it's just me and him and Carol Beth, we'll tackle that hurdle when we get to it. So, but for now, this is how we're going to do life. Life's changing, and I'm going to learn to be content in my desert. I'm going to bloom where I'm planted. That's Lisa Connell. Hi, girlfriend. She taught me that, of even in your desert, bloom where you're planted. Make the best of it. This is where I am. I got myself here. But I can bloom where I'm planted with God. So, yeah. So until next time, put on those pearls. Pop up your bows. It's a pop up your bow kind of day. Yes, ma'am. Show that bow with pride. I did my hair today. Yeah. Put on that smile. Be content with what you have. Figure out who is your roadblock. And it might not be a financial goal that you have. It might be a weight loss goal. Lord knows I need that one too, y'all, but I can only tackle one thing at a time, okay? Maybe a weight loss goal. Maybe I can accomplish 2 at once. If I cut back on the grocery bill, I'm just saying. Cookies ain't a need. Just saying. Anyway. It might not be a financial goal that you're striving for. It might be a weight loss goal. It might be a, I don't know. It might be that whatever goal you have. It might be getting a promotion at work. It might be a mental health goal of, you know what, I'm in this funk. I'm in this depression. I'm in this just state of mind that I need to get out of. Do those things. Seriously, it will work for anything. Get rid of any social media that is going to hinder you from your goal. Put your goal, oh, here's a good one, and this is kind of goes along with that. How are you going to know your goal if you don't see your goal? And my little thing's flashing at me, my battery's about to die. We have our goal here on the fridge. Goal, baby step 1, save $2,000. And we're coloring it in as we get there, girlfriend. We got a ways to go. But I'm not going to count these. I'm look at what we've done so far. Look at what we have done so far. Okay? That's what I'm looking at. So set your goal. Have a goal that you can actually see. Whether it be weight loss, whether it be whatever. But get rid of social media that's going to stop you from being content on your journey. And then write out a game plan. What's going to make your journey to get to your goal? What's going to make it easier? What steps? What are the plans that you need to have in place to get to that goal? If it's a weight loss goal, maybe it's I need to plan and schedule workout times. I need to plan and schedule good healthy meals. I need to plan and schedule making sure that I have those good healthy snacks. With money, it's going to be, and me working, it's going to be making sure that I have all my house stuff allotted, assigned. Somebody's going to take care of whatever needs to be done. And that is my things that I have to do. So, there you go. Coffee chat with Big Momma on Financial Friday. Man, we have gone from, we've covered the gambit, haven't we? So put on those pearls, put on that smile. Hike up your bows today. It is a hike it up bow day, I'm just saying. And I'll see y'all next time.